So let's look at United Kingdom situation. So in the United Kingdom situation, local sighting has to be priority. Why? The Pakistanis do local sighting, the Indians do local sighting, the Bangladeshis do local sighting. So why are we doing a completely different country sighting when everybody else is doing their own country sighting? So that has to be our priority, okay, without doubt. But we, as yet, and I say this candidly and carefully, with present company in the environment, we want to avoid and we want to be certain that we're not going to get situations where we're having to add and go to 30 days every time. That's something we have to be careful about. We are where we are. We do have some data. We're going to get to that. So breathe easy, everybody, before I get lynched. Where's the nearest fire exit, Muliman? We always need to have research behind a hukum. I know sometimes Maulvis are looked at people who just eat and sleep. Yeah, okay, we do that. Yeah, because everybody has to eat and sleep. But we also do work. I know that might come as a surprise to some people out there thinking, no, get the heck out of here. You guys work? When do you do that? Between 5 and 7? No, come on, cut us some slack. Yeah, we do work. So we can't give a position, a fatwa, that is going to affect hundreds, thousands, millions of people without thoroughly assessing and analyzing that thing. This is, as Maulana Hanif Saab rightly mentioned, this is our acts of worship. This is no small matter. And likewise, an important point he mentioned as well, is we don't want to be jumping. Well, we do want to be jumping in the gym, but we don't want to be jumping from one position to another, from another position to another. We want to make sure that once we adopt a position, that's a position that we stay upon for the future. So we have NCS and local moon sighting committees and I don't know, many groups now coming out that have 6 years of data. I personally approved a project plan with members of that organization. That I personally said to them that I would be happy with what we get from this until when this research is done. Before that, it is what we call data. I've not mentioned, and I don't like mentioning it, but I was a research chemist for 13, 14 years. I spent my life basically researching things. That's what I did. I'm a chemist by profession. As a first degree I have is in chemistry. I could not go in front of the board and say that you need to do this because my data research tells me. I would have to produce a document in which I had an hypothesis, a research design, research methodology, statistical analysis. Very difficult to say that. Statistical analysis, you should try it, of data. Only then, and then it was, would the board support me in spending millions or whatever pounds in the area that I told them they should spend that money in. That was just some money for shareholders. This is our fast. So until that is done, and I've approved that since Ramadan 2022. So before anybody points a finger at me or points a finger at any of my colleagues, we're not slow on this. We moved on it straight away. We agreed with the proposal. The research proposal was put together. We are waiting for that data to come. The second point, which is important, is about educating the masses. It is now expected, as soon as it gets on Ramadan the 29th, and it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Mufti, when is Eid tomorrow? Mufti, is it Eid tomorrow? Is it Eid tomorrow? Is it Eid tomorrow? And you're thinking, how am I supposed to know at 2 o'clock in the afternoon if it's Eid tomorrow? And that's the point. Why do our people assume that we know it's going to be Eid at 2 o'clock on the 29th of Ramadan? Why is that? So this is about trying to do these sorts of programs that Masjid Zakariyya is doing. Alhamdulillah, may Allah bless all those who are behind it.